Hi, this is Sandra Henry Stocker, author of the Unix as a Second Language blog on Network World. In this Linux tip, we're going to take a look at HTOP, a very useful command line tool for looking into system performance and often nailing down the cause of system slowdowns. Just by typing HTOP, you can start it, and you can see what it looks like. There's a lot of data here. In the upper left-hand corner, we have some lines that show us the activity on the CPU, memory usage here, swap. Over here we see how many tasks are running, how many threads and kernel threads, and how many processes are actually sitting on the CPU right now. We also see the 1, 5, and 15-minute load averages and how long the system's been up. Now, down in here, this bulk of this display are the processes that are running, and unlike the traditional top, we have not just the top processes, but all of them. And you can use your down arrow to go down and then back up, and you can see everything that's running on the system. Now, if you want to look at something other than the processes organized by process ID, which is how they're organized now, you can go ahead and hit the, let's see, F6 key, and you can choose that you want to sort by something else. So let's look at percentage of memory. So I hit enter, and now I'm organizing by memory. And you can see that this field has a blue background. That means it's the currently used field for organizing the data. And of course, with the data here, we have the process IDs, the users, the priority, the nice values, the use of memory, both virtual and actual, the CPU and memory usage, how long the process has been running, and of course the process itself. Now the colors do have some significance, like up here. And if you want to see what these colors mean, hit F1, and you will get a little guidance here on what each of these various colors like purple and green and red represent. And if you hit escape, you can go back to your normal display. Now, whenever you quit, you can just quit with a Q. You can start it again. If you start HTOP with a -S and a field like user, it's going to use that as the priority field instead. So now we're organizing based on user. You can see an alphabetical listing of all the users right here. And again, if we type 6, we can go to, choose to do something else like CPU. Now, if we hit F5, we're going to change from a normal view to this tree view, which shows us some of the connections between various processes. Now let's go back. I'm going to escape again, or Q for quit. Now I'm going to organize by time. And now you can see time field over here is the one that has a blue background, and we have descending amounts of time, so we can see which process has accumulated the most runtime. You can also see, of course, whether the process is sleeping or idle. And now if I want to quit again, I just hit Q. And if I hit HTOP again, it's going to be organized by whatever field I was using when I last used it, whatever the priority field was there. So we're still on memory because that was the last field that I used. Well, that is your Linux tip for the HTOP command. If you have questions or would like to suggest a topic, please add a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the IDG Tech Talk channel on YouTube. If you like this video, please hit the like and share buttons. For more Linux tips, be sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and networkworld.com.